Hello, YouTubers. This is Drake, standing in for Studio Dead, which I'm going to be taking over right now. Because you know what? I've got a message that I need to deliver to everybody. And that message is, fuck consoles. Fuck them right in the ear. PC games is where everything derived from. Yeah, you may have had to upgrade your hardware. Yeah, you may have had to fucking upgrade your software. And you know what? Windows came out with something new every couple of, months maybe when it comes to their updates. But anyways, unlike consoles, where consoles, yeah, they got updates every month. But you know what? They get new consoles every, 4 to 6 years? You know what? Perfect example, PSP. PSP had their 3000, then they went to PSP Go, and 2 years later, they announced their PSP Vita. Now, you know what? Fuck consoles. I'd rather stick to my PC games, because you know what? The perfect example is Doom 3. Doom 3 was a long game on fucking computer, dude. Not only that, it also gave you more story, and it was a lot creepier. The only thing that console got a bonus for was shortening the damn game and adding co-op for multiplayer. Oh yeah, you know what? We're shortening the game for you guys, so we might as well add co-op. Give it for PC, come on! So you know what? Consoles gotta learn. They gotta take a backseat to fucking PC gaming, because you know what? Consoles just don't got what a PC has. You can always get the stuff. You know what? Fuck you, consoles. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, 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 oh,
oh, oh. That's what happens when you try to host a YouTube show without your co-hosts.
That's right.
Fuck you, consoles.
Oh, hell no.
Spooch. Oh,
you don't want to see this. We'll be right back.
Hello once again, YouTube.
Welcome back.
Studio Dead, 2/3 at the moment. Here to bring you the video that we promised you last time. Grand Theft Auto.
And all the series.
Now, unlike our third party here, we're not exactly jerks who would leave all three of us out. So with that in mind... Come on.
White boys are heavy.
fuck just happened?
Nothing you need to worry about.
You're good. Anyways.
Make sure to change your pants.
Fucking hole in my shirt.
Nothing.
Not at all.
Anyways.
You know, if you see your kidneys on eBay, don't worry about that.
What?
What?
Anyways. Back to the review.
Okay, let's just get to the review of Grand Theft Auto.
Give them a moment, folks. He had a severe beating.
Severe beating.
Very.
What?
What?
Dude, I don't even remember the last 6 minutes.
Good.
Very
Anyways, Grand Theft Auto, unfortunately, is one hell of a series. Everybody's played it, everybody's heard of it. If you haven't played it, you've definitely heard of it. In fact, for some of us, it even brought us into the gaming world. You know who you are, step up and admit it.
Interesting that he mentioned PC gaming earlier.
So strong.
Considering that that's actually where the series originated. PC games. Grand Theft Auto 1, 2, London, and if I missed anything, I apologize. You know, my memory's not exactly complete. But the first games in the Grand Theft Auto series was actually an unappreciated gem.
Okay.
I personally call them the combination of Smash TV meets Legend of Zelda, the open world aspect.
Not the gameplay, not the story, just the open world aspect of being able to explore the environment around you.
That's it.
Precisely. Now, I don't know about these guys, but I never really got into the first of the series, mostly because it just seemed like a bit that top-down perspective for what it is, and in the open world just didn't work out for me. But that's just me personally.
It was dated.
I thought it was kind of fun. You never knew what you were going to run into until 3 seconds before. Even if you were driving 60 miles per hour, you can only see 10 feet in front of you.
Yeah, that's true. So if you run into a construction site or a hole the city has made, where you were, tough luck.
Now, here's the thing about it. The first and second game, as well as London, really didn't make that much of an impact. I mean, for those of us in the gaming community, we remember from 3 and on. Now let's face it took Grand Theft Auto a hell of a long time to go from 3 to 4. Because after 3 came
A lot of lawsuits.
a lot of lawsuits. Seriously, every time a political anybody wants to attack a game series for being too violent or for influencing the youth of America,
First look is Grand Theft Auto.
always.
Grand Theft Auto has always been at the forefront of the attack when it comes to the gaming community. You'll always hear it. Murder simulator. Train our soldiers to kill. Thank you, Fox News. You know, I'll pick up a hooker, then I'll kill her, for the heck of it. Because, obviously, that just happens, like, in real life, like, all the time. I mean,
All the time.
You can't turn
Games
around.
don't exist.
Yeah.
Fuck all the bitches you want, and you never caught anything.
Remember, he's been beaten.
Completely get away with murder. I mean, that's exactly what Grand Theft Auto teaches you.
Exactly. Now here's the worst part about this is that we're gamers. The 3 of us, we're old school gamers. I'm sorry, but killing people has been around in video games since the beginning.
Yep.
Let's not forget Super Smash TV. Let's not forget fuck it. I'll even go as far as saying as Metal Gear.
Yep.
That's right. It was a sneaking game. You took out people.
I mean, hey, you can even say Contra.
Contra, thank you.
Contra's even violent.
I mean, sure, they were aliens, but at first, you were killing people.
Oh yeah.
So, now, Grand Theft Auto 3 led to Grand Theft Auto Vice City. Vice City, and here's the thing about it is that a lot of people equate Grand Theft Auto 3 to the Scarface movie. I'm sorry, it's just inaccurate. Vice City was it. It was a direct, tribute to Scarface.
Yeah, Rockstar's version of Miami. It was fun. It was accessible. Anyone can pretty much pick it up and play and get it right away. It was just that crazy. But unfortunately, Vice City was like the very last time that we feel that Grand Theft Auto was just about fun. When San Andreas hit, that's when they were really starting to take the realism a bit too seriously. And
Drake has something to say about that.
Fuck the realism. You don't need to fucking go work out every time you cap a person in his head. I'm sorry.
I mean, we understand what you were doing, Rockstar. You wanted
Too much.
you want to incorporate so much more into your game. After all, it was pretty much a global phenomenon. But sometimes you just got to realize where enough is enough. We don't need to have to go work out after every mission or before every mission. It's just it was a bit too much.
Or eat before every mission. Oh my god.
Now but we would give credit where credit is due. San Andreas was the best-selling game of the last generation. We will give its props, and it's still selling very well over Xbox Live.
Yeah.
But come on, seriously, you really need to just
Pull back a little.
Yes, exactly.
Because then we come to Grand Theft Auto 4. I'm sorry, I don't like the fucking game. It is one of the most boring, drawn out, ridiculous, scripted games I've ever played. I couldn't even make it to the end of the... Is there even an end to the game?
There's an end.
There's an end. I didn't even know. I put hours into this thing.
It's a game that it requires a time commitment, and I mean a big one. But the problem is that a lot of it could be saved. It's like after every mission, you got to go out and take whoever friend you have and take them out to dinner or go bowling or movies or shoot pool or whatever. And it was so unnecessary to keep track of all this when you just want to know the story. I mean, if you want to mess around, that's great. But, sometimes, you just want to know what happened. Because I love Nico Bellic. He's pretty much like a normal, down-to-earth character who's just trying to make a living.
Yep.
But, I don't need to know all the aspects of his life. I mean, it's cool he has all these friends, but, I didn't want to know half of them. I really didn't care.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't need to know that you had to take somebody to a pizzeria just to say, hey, you're a friend. Don't fuck up.
And the cars.
That's it. I mean, Grand Theft Auto 4. literally pushed the envelope on realism, and unfortunately it failed. I'm sorry. I know so many people love the game. I know it's one of the best-selling games ever as far as consoles goes, and PCs too. But it was just a failure of a game for me. And truth be told, I have to give Grand Theft Auto and Rockstar props because they have monopolized the market where there is only one, and I do mean one, direct competitor to their franchise.
Oh yes, Saints Row came out during a time when people were pretty much sick of waiting between San Andreas and Grand Theft Auto 4, and Saints Row pretty much filled the gap. But the problem is, it was a competitive gap, and that one little time was enough to spawn its own series. And now people love being themselves in these types of sandbox games. The story is really well done. Really crazy, but really well done. And
Saints Row had a niche of time to establish itself, and you know what? It did. Because Grand Theft Auto slipped up, and Saints Row has stepped in. And now we have one of the biggest announcements of both E3 and the coming gaming year, which is Saints the Third. Let's see how it goes up against the Grand Theft Auto series, because it is, excuse me, Volition is trying to dethrone Rockstar.
Rockstar, keynote, go back to what's fun. Realism is good, but come on. Even San Andreas had its fun bits. That's why it's pretty much like the highest, your highest selling Grand Theft Auto game right now. But Saints Row's bringing it. They're bringing it hard. So, remember what brought you to the game. Remember.
Yeah, you can go ahead and keep the realism all you want. Just tone it down a little bit. I mean, unlike the other one where on 4 you had to take somebody out every week, or every other mission, just tone it down to what you want to do. So that way, you decide you want to go on a date, just freaking call somebody up and just say, hey, want to hang out?
Let it be your choice.
Don't make
Seriously.
it mandatory. Maybe once every 10 missions.
Now, here's something else that I want to cover. I want to personally cover before we end this video. For all of you trying to blame Grand Theft Auto for influencing America's youths and inspiring violence in games and teaching people how to rob banks and all that other bullshit, I tell you what, here at the Studio Dead, we actually did a little experiment. Oh yeah, we did. We tried to find out what really happens in a Grand Theft Auto scenario.
Absolutely scientific evidence.
Yep.
Here it is.
Hell no. Think you are?
See that? 100% completely scientifically accurate. Anyways.
Thanks for watching.
Wait a minute. I just remembered something. Consoles did bring us something good. It brought me Steel Battalion. Yeah, good job, guys. I love you guys. Bring out, yeah. Oh. Steel Battalion. Oh,
Thanks for watching.
love you.